25 trips around. The top 4 drivers make their way into tomorrow night's feature event. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Show Me State off at turn number 4. We're green. Josh Boffman looks for the race lead, but Brian Brown's going to have it down the back straightway. The KC General Store number 21 with the inside line pass of the 17. He will work to the inside at turn number 3 on the high side of turn number 4. Here comes Boffman at the line. By inches it is Brian Brown. Brian Brown leading lap number 1. Josh Boffman running in second. Evan Martin right now finding himself in third. Kyle Bellum in fourth with Jonathan Cornell currently running at your top 5. Brown switching lines this time on the exit turn number 4. He will roll to the high side. Advantage 0.346 seconds to Brown. He ducks to the inside and turns 1 and 2. Blocks the charge of Boffman. Evan Martin is right there in third. It continues to be Bellum in fourth, and now it is going to be the 38 of Cody Baker up into fifth as they go 3 wide for the 6th spot. On the inside, Tony Bruce Jr. Right to the middle, it was Derek Hagar. To the high side, it was the 28 of Jonathan Cornell. Now Cornell's going to duck to the bottom through turns 1 and 2 as one driver. A lot of smoke out of the side of his car. That was the 15H of Sam Haverteep Jr. Haverteep with smoke absolutely billowing off of the headers through turns 3 and 4. Once he gets on the gas, the smoke subsides, but once he slows it down, that's when the smoke starts coming back out. Now starting to lay a trail right on the entrance of turns 1 and 2 as we've got oil down on the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Your leader working right above it though as we've got a car down into the pit area. The 72X of John Fisher unfortunately calling it quits early in this feature event. As right now, that little bit of oil not affecting these drivers in the least as Brian Brown continues to lead. The 17 of Josh Boffman running in second. Evan Martin running in third. Kyle Bellum running in fourth. Cody Baker running at your top 5. Jonathan Cornell finding himself in 6th. Derek Hagar in 7th. 8th is Tony Bruce Jr. 9th is going to be Ian Madsen. The 45X of Johnny Herrera currently running at your top 10. As they dice it up for the 11th spot, that is going to be Sam Haverteep Jr. and Brad Loyette. It's going to be Haverteep holding the position. Loyette right now running at 12th. 13th is going to be Blake Kahn. 14th is Wayne Johnson. Your top 15 right now will round out with the 10M. Make that the 10, of Terry Gray. As they go back up to find your race leader, Brian Brown, starting to work on slower traffic. He catches the back of the field on lap number 8 as he comes around to complete lap number 9. He works around the 34 of Corey Nelson, working high side now at both ends of the Lucas Oil Speedway on that turn. It will be Brown top shelf in turns 3 and 4. Solar car to his inside. That's going to be Morgan Turpin. Turpin will go a lap down as Brown continues to build his lead. 1.457 seconds right now over Josh Boffman. Boffman continues to rail the cushion. Brown with a little bit of a bobble to turns 1 and 2 that time. That allows Boffman to close the gap to within about 7 car lengths as they work up at turn number 4. We'll see what the advantage is now from 1.4 to 0.742 seconds. As one driver up off of the racing surface, that is Terry Gray, unfortunately done. 14 laps for the checkered flag, and this one is Brown trying to work his way through slower traffic. Works around the 51 of Mitchell Moore, puts that lap car between he and the 17 of Boffman. Boffman turns it down to the bottom now, looks for the race lead, but doesn't have the steam. It continues to be Brown down the back straightaway. Boffman still running in that 2nd spot. Evan Martin right now running in 3rd. Kyle Bellum continuing to ride in 4th with the 38 of Cody Baker still running at your top 5. It is Derek Hagar in 6th as we come to the halfway point. Jonathan Cornell in 7th. Ian Madsen in 8th. Tony Bruce Jr. in 9th with the 05 of Brad Loyette currently running at your top 10. Brian Brown continues to set the pace in this one as he will look to the inside of the 81A of Chris Martin. Martin, though, on the cushion in the preferred line through turns 3 and 4. Able to keep your leader at bay as now Boffman starts to close the gap once again. It will be Boffman chasing Brown one more time down the back straightaway as they come around to complete lap number 16. We'll have 9 laps to go this time. Keep your eye on Josh Boffman in search of his first ever ASCS National Tour victory. Could it come here tonight at the Lucas Oil Speedway as your top 2 drivers gone for the rest of the running order? To find Evan Martin, you have to go back almost 5 seconds as he makes his way through slower traffic. He's going to be challenged by the 9 junior of Derek Hagar. Hagar slicing it up with the 4, as is the 14K of Kyle Bellum. Those 2 drivers going to work by the 4 of Evan Martin. Drop him back to 5th now. As one driver down into the infield, the 34. Corey Nelson done early as your leader clears the 81A of Chris Martin now with clean racetrack between he and the next driver in danger going a lap down. That is going to be the 87 of Aaron Reitzel. As your running order looks like this, the 21 of Brian Brown, your race leader, now by a straightaway over the 17 of Josh Boffman as he runs in second. Driver down into the infield. That is the 38 of Cody Baker. Well, we have 23 laps completed. 2 laps remain this time. Keep your eye on Brown. Derek Hagar dives into turns 1 and 2, comes out with second as they bolt down the back straightaway. Boffman with a run down to the bottom this time into turns 3 and 4. Trying to reclaim the position. Boffman with the slide, and he'll have it. Derek Hagar turns it down, though, side by side at the white flag. Dead even. Josh Boffman, but barely had it as Derek Hagar reclaims his spot. Now here comes Ian Matson to the inside. Ian Matson throwing his name into the mix, but now Sam Haverteep Jr.'s going after a transfer spot. Haverteep with a slide for life on the high side as the checkered flag flies. It'll be Brian Brown.